Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the summary of the day video. It was a while since last video, so I'm back. I'm fully recharged. I took today two trades, two buy positions, one for the 6R, then another for the 7R, over 7R, and I want to explain both. I didn't find any more setups. I just took what I seen. I was sitting on the charts 4 hours and two opportunities came, so it is still possible to finish the day before the noon in my time zone. I started 1 hour before Frankfurt, and 2 hours after London I was completely done. No need to look for more. It was just my own challenge to trade more today than just than one trade. I shared today in very early morning my zones. I hope that you understand why exactly there I found a supply or demand zone. This is currently the 1 hour time frame, but yeah, I scaled this supply to the M30. Here's a very big demand zone. That's why I thought that this is a great idea to look for a buys, because price wasn't in the middle, just between zones, but exactly in the zone. So I love such situations, because it means that really probably there's no need to wait hours for a trade, just maybe 1 hour, half hour or something like this. And yeah, two older zones. The one here, the lowest, is from the market profile. Here also very used already demand, but was able to make such a big move. And here some broken bearish imbalance. Yeah, I have here is 46 on the bid side, still not retested. Here were very big orders were filled, so probably, yeah, just expected, just in case that maybe something could happen here. Later I added, when I was looking for a second position, and the reason of breaking of this demand zone, where the price can react and why. So I marked the candle which caused the break of this last supply and this one supply. Yes, these are supply zones just above the demand, and this one big candle caused this. Yeah, so we can mark candles on every time frame, as someone already mentioned weeks ago, that this is like a fractals, that we can find same structures on the higher and lower time frames. So just looking for a reason or opportunity where the price wants to probably make a rejection. So I also mentioned on the chart, on announcement, that the biggest volume were played on the end of this whole bearish wave. So it usually means that if price is coming down and making accumulation, that we could expect the move to the upside. My first TP was set to the 63 pips as 1 to the 21 risk to reward. For sure I wouldn't wait so long, even if the the price action will continue my expectations. I would probably close it with max 1 to the 10 or maybe 1 to the 11, if this would happen, of course, because it's due to money. In my case, I don't need more than 1 to the 10 in a week or one trading day. I'm trading way less, as you already seen, and yeah, I would probably be not feeling good emotionally about holding such an amount. I wouldn't feel just comfortable. Yes, when I see 1 to the 10, yes, and this kind of around 5,000 euros, I can feel stressed or uncomfortable to really be so greedy to hold for more. I just put this take profit, because I thought that exactly here is kind of also imbalance pool, that price really want to go here. Maybe it will. Now it's trying to fight with the Asian high, but yeah, view was good. definitely bullish bias. It was, in my opinion, safer to look for a buys. Just unexpected liquidity grab, deeper invader even broke the demand. I don't like such a price action, but I use this to take a second trade. Yeah, so let's go to the M5 or something maybe more. Oh yeah, I talked today and last time, let's say today with Christoph, about the point of control, the candle point of control on the daily time frame, and we noticed that it's not always matched with what the market profile, the volume profile is showing us. Unfortunately, I stopped using this. I don't want to make you confused. I'm not marking the point of control from the tool, because last week also I missed one nice trade because price was 4 or 5 pips above my point of control. But if I would be only looking for a market profile, it was a perfect reaction from the previous strongest volume area, and I could take the trade very safe. I was waiting, yes. So if something is starting to not work, I'm leaving this. And it was same with VWAP in the past, and now with the daily point of control. I stopped using this. So now my market profile is like added. I changed what I changed? This max volume. Originally it is 0.85. I used 68, yeah, 0.68, and now I checked just the one to see the one red line as a point of control, and that's it. I'm not trying to overcomplicate everything as I used to. Sometimes when I'm in the big flow, I love to complicate my life and yours also by showing you some strange things. But now one line and market profile, and now I see where the exactly really highest volume was. Yeah, very big introduction. Let's go to the M5. I have different chart. Yes, here I have only the market profile, and here I have set my imbalances. Yes, M5. Why M5? Aha, yes. I added the one supply zone just above the demand. Because it was probably after Greg's or Alex post on the chat that something is here, and they started looking for a sell, or I'm not sure right now, but one of these two guys, our members, marked this area. So then I thought, oh yes, my 121 is is definitely not the way for now. I wanted to finish quick. So yes, I was aiming just for 18 pips or 17, and I marked the zone, so done. Yes, it was. That's why I switched to the M5. So here the black box is my demand. I didn't use this as a gray because I don't like the background. Yes, that's making my things easier for me to read. So yeah, I had the supply, and why I entered. I entered due to my. I found how could I say this? I found the logic in here, as if I had support inside the demand zone. Yes, here's respected. Here also. Here's first try to break it, then appeared a huge imbalance of 60 on the bid side. Very big bearish imbalance. Price held this, and it was boom. Yes, boom to the down. Sorry for the word boom, I like to say this. And price was sitting here, creating also the bullish imbalance, which held the price. So it was like a ping pong. Yes, big imbalance, opposite side also big imbalance. So I thought that if this is below the support, that only two options, right? Support became resistance, and really bye bye demand, breaking of the zone, or it is manipulation what I'm waiting for. I was very afraid to jump into here, especially it was maybe 1 or 2 minutes after sharing my chart on the announcement. And what happened there? First high. Yes, it was break of this structure. So I could say that all this here, all this jumping from the support inside the demand, this is the accumulation phase. Sometimes you are asking me what is the accumulation, what is the distribution. For me, the accumulation, maybe it's not a professional terminology or explanation. For me, accumulation is when price is sitting after a drop in the demand, doing price manipulation, looking for a liquidity, and then creating the first high. Yes, it's a sign that buyers took control on the market and they want to raise the price to somewhere. So for me, this is accumulation. Distribution, exactly opposite situation. After a big rally, price is sitting on the supply zone, making small range, rejecting from resistance, inviting more sellers, then liquidity grab for a first low. And this is for me distribution. Price is starting to distribute. And this is how I see this, how I understand these two words. So when I see the range on the demand, price manipulation, bullish imbalance held the price, bearish huge one, 60, it's something very rare. I'm not sure if I said this word correctly. I just mean that we don't see very often such a big imbalances, and price made the first high. So let's take a look on the footprint, what happened here. Yes, this is the range. We can see here very big bearish cluster, right? But price went up. This is the first small break of structure. But here are unfinished auctions. Yes, I'm trying to watch more and more about finished and unfinished auctions. Usually, in the past, I just didn't care, or I treated this only as a extra confirmation that, oh yeah, finished auction, I can jump. But I'm trying to look for last time really deeper on this and focus in each of my summary of the day, the private one which I'm doing every single evening, if there really what happened on the first and last cluster. So when we see such, or here even once again 150, 106, 125, 104, 73, 104, is the price going lower? No, it's ranging. Yes, this is the one big absorption. What is absorption? That we can say about this maybe in two different ways. The first, that the buyers are really stronger and they are absorbing the seller's power and they want to be ready for a shot, or the strong clusters are really the activated field by limit orders. So limit orders and then directly by market execution orders. So price is ranging, yes. So unfinished auction at the bottom, unfinished, and then they decide, okay, finished auction, nothing, and created the first high after break of structure in here. It was exactly this one. Yes, here were finished auctions and price made the first high. Yes, it is. This is the M5. Yes, I'm just switch to the M5 because it's easier to see sometimes, not always. I prefer 1 minute time frame, to be honest. But I just want to show you that we have these buttons. Yes, we can switch this, not always stick to one time frame, but switch. And the absorption is easier to find on the M5, especially when the market is not so fast, as it was a very big range on this demand. And here is the first shot. Yes, so I just want to be sure that you can find the correct absorption, what it means. Yes, so I'm looking for absorption only in the big zones, but there's no zone I'm looking if maybe I missed something, or I just missed the setup because it's absorption nowhere. So here it was all in the 1 hour big demand zone. So I am observing why the sell clusters are not pushing the price lower. If this is ranging or making small highs, it's a very high chance that we already see the activations of buy limit orders. And it was for me very logic that here this first high after break of structure, yes, after this one here we had the fresh high, finished auctions, absorption for a long time. He was unfinished auction, unfinished, he was finished auction, so done. Yeah, probably nothing was lower, and then price left the bullish imbalance on the M1 and made a fresh high. Yes, started the move exactly here. This was the first wave. For me, all the small pieces of all the puzzles came together, passed, matched, and especially that the big bearish imbalance was broken. I was waiting for a retest of this broken imbalance with a lower volume, and it happened. Yes, I entered exactly here on the. I apologize. After that bearish candle, and I was. You can see there's almost 2 pips and at the minus. It was risky, yes, but yeah, it happened 2-3 minutes after my entry. So how could I know? Yes, that's why we have the stop loss. Of course, the small pressure inside me was, wow, I just jumped and I'm in the minus. But just watch the next candle. Yes, it was bullish. I believed in my view. And the next thing is here the compression. Yes, compression to nowhere. So if compression is to nowhere, let's see when it was just before Frankfurt. Yeah, just before Frankfurt, big compression and also absorption. Yes, very strong buy clusters, which could mean the activation of sell limit orders. But nothing, there was any zone. Yes, I don't have here any markup. I checked this. I didn't see here nothing dangerous for me. That just few pips above the demand, 5 pips above demand, someone is trying to make a huge sell. So this is why I had my my trade even after this such a move. Why? Because as I'm really like to see this finished and unfinished auctions. I'm very fresh with this, honestly, as I'm not a master of masters. I'm just trying to improve my reading of the footprint. Here was the highest volume candle on top on this compression. Here we have unfinished auction, yes. And when I realized later that he's really finished auction on top, I just closed the trade because it was the 5-minute supply zone. So nothing could be higher. So not every opening and closure of the candle is important for us, yes, because there are plenty of finished or unfinished auctions. I would be focused on this only, same with absorption, yes, only on the big zones, to be sure if the price really want to go higher or not. It's very, very for me important while managing the position. Okay, so let's go further. I want to also mention, sorry, I forgot, I have my notes, that I'm very happy that I wasn't alone with this view, and that our new member Greg, also experienced trader, who joined us a few days ago during this weekend, and he has same vision. It is impressive. Yes, I'm very, very happy when you members see the same opportunity as what I took, because it means that this course is made good enough that you can see or feel my vision, and this is very important to share when you are sharing this, because it's making me happy, and I know that there's still potential. Okay, here I think that Alex took some sell from top. or later. I was also looking for a sell, but I didn't take it because my own rule of not selling in demand. Here's the very nice opportunity with the bearish imbalance, 20 on the bid side. Price, and this imbalance held the price, but I was really it was dangerous for me in my mind to sell from the higher edge of demand. Yeah, just to make a sell. So I left this. Yeah, when price was breaking the demand, yeah, we are below the lower edge. I was looking for potential reversal. I found that the blue line hit the 50%. Yeah, because as I mentioned before, I measured the candle which caused break of these two supply zones. And let's watch, yes, what happened. Broken bearish imbalances, 36. Today were very big imbalances. Broken bearish, the bullish one held. Yes. So let's see why and what happened on the footprint. It was somewhere here. Yes, it was 12. I just want to be sure. Yeah. So we are here. Very big bearish cluster, yes, 138. The almost the highest volume in the whole candle, and price. What is doing? It's ranging, right? Market is ranging. This is still the M5 time frame. Also here, yes, we have very high cluster and no move. Price just broke the structure and started to make a fresh first high. Yes, so it was ranging, retest of this absorption, sorry, and price started to go up. How it looks here? Yes, we have break of this structure, and by the break of this bearish structure, so I would probably draw another line. Yes, here we have, and by breaking this, price left huge bullish imbalance. For me, it's huge. It's everything over 25 is big or huge. Usually, I'm looking between 15 to 20 as the safest. Sometimes I'm taking with the 10 imbalance when I find this only on the footprint. But my tool on the candlestick chart is set to show at least a 15 imbalance to the 0 or 0 to the 15. So it also was logic for me. Yes, when here's absorption, bearish imbalance broken, bullish held the price, retest of absorption, and while breaking the structure, bullish imbalance. So it means how strong push it was to not give any chance to the sellers to show their activity. It was 0 imbalance. So this is also the reason why usually I am taking only 0 imbalances, not like 5 to the 50, because this is also imbalance. I prefer 0, as no one has a time to join the market or to show any activity or to put a trade, nothing. 0. Yes, 0 volume. I love this. Maybe I see less setups or opportunities, but I love. I love to see exactly 0. But as I said, yeah, really, maybe once a month or 2 or 3 times. Yeah, now I'm trading way lower, way less. But I used to take also the other imbalances. But at first, my focus is only on the zeros. So if structure is broken by the 0 imbalance, strong push, and then the volume is dying, for me it was the sign to join the market. First of all, the volume was very high, and here on this one candle, inverted hammer was lower. Let's check on the footprint. It was 12:30. Yeah, and 4 minutes later. Let's switch to the M1. Sorry, it's some candles to move. Yeah, and here we have the 32 to the 0. I am marking this. And volume was 123. I waited here. Also, it was very high volume. Yes, 78. It's not 2 times lower, but 18 was something perfect for me. and I just, yeah, without any thinking or analyzing deeper the market, first thought, and I just jumped the market. And this time I was aiming for directly with my TP. This broken support, yeah, it was my main support on the demand zone, and also it was the area which we could say that this is the supply, yes, which caused the break of my demand zone. Oh, not this, sorry. But I think you see this, yes. This is the M5 supply range and a big shot to the downside. Let's check how it looks like on the M5 time frame. Very, yeah, definitely bigger volume on the leg out, and the price, yes, he rejected from the lower edge of the demand, and he was the break. So this move, this small zone, caused the break. So for me, yeah, it was very easy broken later, but for me it was like a safe TP, not very greedy TP, just the 21 pips, and it played very nicely. Yeah, so these are the two setups I found before the noon. Yeah, he also played well, yes, but in your own summary of the day, just please mark if it was it was safe for you or not safe. So when I'm doing my own summary of the day, I'm not marking every single setup which is possible with the strategy, but I want to mark the setups with my own feeling that they are good. It's very nice that price, yeah, went down for a lot of pips. Yeah, it was, wow, almost 40 pips move. Who could know this? Who could predict, expect, or any word you want to use, such a big wave and break of the demand? Especially that with my logic, after big drop, price was accumulating and giving very nice signs that it want to shot up. Yes, it's based on my backtesting sessions, based on my experience and read dozens or if not hundreds hours watching only this one pair. So what happened here just before Frankfurt was for me perfect sign in comparison to my previous trades that this is the beginning of rally. Yeah, now it happened. So if it's not something is not going with my plan, I would be not looking for a sell, for example, from here. But it doesn't mean that you or Alex or anyone else shared something on the chat is trading in the wrong way, not with the TVT rules. No, TVT rules is looking for own logic based on the setups based on the with liquidity, based on the imbalances. This is my way of trading, yes, and everything need to be correct with my view. So we cannot say that someone is trading wrong way or not with this strategy. I love what I'm reading on the chat, and thank you for shares. Thank you that in this week the chat is still running better than the past few days, and I'm very happy that all members woke up and are still with me. Yeah, okay, no much talking. Tomorrow is Friday. We have I will have a small Zoom call with Pepsi, with Christoph, with Zen, with Jeffrey, and with Maciek. So five people tomorrow, and then we will of course continue. Now I see that after last announcement, that one of last announcements, that half of the group is still here, so it's perfect. It's pretty good. Half of the members are working in shadows or maybe just left the group. They are still on the list, and that's it. So if we are working with 150 members, we cannot say also that this group is big. Yes, this is still a small group. Just some people came here, took what they wanted, learned something, maybe were disappointed. I cannot say this and confirm, and they just disappeared, yes, leaving their nickname on the Discord. I'm happy to see that we are still a small group of 150 members, and thank you for still being with me. See you tomorrow, guys.